income from working at home. Hey there, my name is Ashley. I'm a realtor, and the real estate industry, well, it's been changing a little bit. And I guess if you were to be quite frank with yourself, you'd realize the whole world is changing as far as business is conducted. There are so many opportunities then in the online space. You just have to make sure that you're choosing the right one, right? So if you're going to get into the online space and make an income, you want to make sure that you have an in-demand product, an in-demand product that is easy to purchase and that people want, right? Like that just makes sense. So an in-demand product, a product that's easy to purchase, and a product that people are willing to spend money on. I didn't know that I was going to be selling a digital product until this year. I just bought my digital business less than 5 months ago, and the momentum that I'm experiencing on the back end is so exciting. Hey there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I'm actually a broker now, 17 years in the real estate business. And, I'm 44. I'm 44, and my goals of retiring by the time I'm 55 was my goal, still is my goal, will always be my goal. To retire at 55 is going to happen because I'm actually doing another business. I have another digital marketing business that I know people want to hear about. Why do they want to hear about it? Because I want to hear about it. And the thing is this, I'm on top of it when it comes to trends and ideas and activities. I mean, I'm a thinker, I'm an inventor. I have, 18 years of experience of meeting with the public, hearing what they want, hearing what it is that they need to have happen in their world. Most people don't have the money right now to pay off their high interest rate credit cards, to pay off their mortgage if they wanted to just what about coming home from having a second or a third job? There's like 74% of Americans that are living paycheck to paycheck. That's a scary number. That's a scary number. I may be off on my number just a little bit, but 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Is that you? Raise your hand if that's you. Raise your hand if you have more than one job. I was told in 1998 when I graduated high school that you go and you get out of high school, then you go to college, then you get a job and you work for this company forever, and then they reward you for your period of time involved with the company, right? Either in stocks and contributions and salary and bonuses and benefits, but that's not happening anymore. I'm 1998 high school graduate. I'm 44 years old. I just met the love of my life. He's 10 years older than me. He had kids and he had to deal with all of that stuff, which is beautiful and brilliant. I didn't have kids, but he didn't come into our relationship like ready to, like let's go buy a house, let's go do this, let's go do that. Like we are both at a position where we're like kind of starting over. We're going to fast forward because I'm a smart cookie and he is too. We're going to fast forward through some of that stuff, but at the same time, like we just met each other, so we're starting our lives sort of over. And he's been an adjuster for 13 years. I've been in real estate for 20 years. So when you don't have consistent income coming in over week, it's all about production. You may have a few dips in your income, right? But as long as you've been smart along the way and invested your money so that you've got money in the background or own properties, then you're going to be okay. But the thing is this, not everyone is in that position. Most people that are my age are just now starting to look at retirement. And there's nothing wrong with that. I would much rather see people that are my age looking into retirement now versus 5 years from now, because right now inflation is high. So if you're going to train yourself to start with your retirement numbers now, that's great because you're seeing the cost of goods. You're seeing the cost of goods and how expensive it is to live. So your numbers are going to be more conservative because you're going to enter into retirement world with inflation. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. My name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I'm a broker for the last 3 years. I've been looking into being a broker for the last few years. I finally did it. It's really hot in here. I'm from Texas, so I'm ditching the jacket. We can't quite do that here in Texas. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I'm 44 years old. I wanted to always be in control of my time, right? Like that's the reason I did real estate. I never did the corporate America world. I didn't do it because they didn't give me a chance, honestly. I got into the corporate world and realized real quickly that I wasn't going to be the one that got to have like a desk job and just come to work every day and do my job and then go home and leave it all at home. No, they told me I had to be in sales because of my personality, because whatever, right? But I didn't want to be in sales because sales was commission based and sales meant you had to be on probation for the first 90 days. So I realized real quick at 20 years old that, man, I went and did the college degree. I went and graduated from high school. I did all the things, but now they're going to penalize me because of my personality. That doesn't sound fun, and now here we are for 22 years later, where I understand that I'm like, man, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened to me because I became aware of being able to see opportunities. I heard a acronym the other day. Hang tight. I want to share this with you. Um, the acronym is POOR, as in rich poor, right? POOR. The acronym is POOR. Stop being poor. What does POOR stand for? Passing opportunities over repeatedly. What? How many times have you looked at something or saw something or it caught your attention and you knew without a shadow of a doubt that that was going to be something very important in the very, very near future, almost like having an opportunity to buy Amazon stock or Facebook stock. Like you knew that that was going to be something that you wanted and needed to take a look at, right? That's what it is that I'm doing with you. I'm just sharing because here's where I'm going. What I'm doing, I'm going to have six figures in my bank account by simply following three steps. Three steps. All I have to do every day is spend 2 hours a day on my business. Now, that 2 hours a day, we'll talk about how to master that in just a minute. I have to be coachable and I have to have a CEO mindset. That's it. So they told me, look, you can have a six-figure income. And here's the thing. The reason that I know that it's working and it's happening, A, I've already made my money back. B, I've already made more money than, in 4 months, I've made $6,200. So I've already made money and I'm like, holy cow, this is working. So if all I know is that starting a business in the world is pretty doubt, it's a daunting adventure, right? Like for instance, if you were to start a bar or a restaurant, well, now you've got to pay the grease trap guys, you've got to pay the electricity, you got to pay the rent, you got to make sure your location's in a great spot, you've got to pay your employees. Like there's a lot that goes into starting a business. For the first time in a long time, I was able to buy a business online, a digital marketing business, for one-time charge. Now it's mine forever, and another one-time charge for the website that was done for me, that all I simply do is take and advertise dailywealthonline.com. Let me make sure YouTube can see that. Dailywealthonline.com. That's all I do every day is advertise that, and it's out there working for me. Why? Because it's the internet. The internet is this beautiful thing where you have digital real estate, right? So I'm getting to sell real estate and digital real estate. I love digital real estate because listen to this. Digital real estate is once you put a video out there, that video is there forever, forever. Right. And I know I look real professional with my microphone. This microphone is for you. It's not for me. It's for you. Why? Because I want to come clear across the signals and share with you a gift that was given to me. Share with you something that made me so happy and made me understand, okay, I can breathe at 44 years old. We are going to be okay. And what I mean by that is I don't want money to go buy a Lamborghini and a freaking Louis Vuitton. No, I just want money for security. I just want to be able to look down the road 40 years from now, if I should be able to still be on planet Earth. I don't want to have to depend on someone else to be able to take care of me. I want my efforts that I did in my youth to be able to sustain a life that I'm going to be able to enjoy. I have a grandmother right now who is getting to live an amazing life. She doesn't think it, but she's getting to age in place. Do you know what that means? She's 93 years old and she's getting to live with loved ones. She's not at the nursing facilities dealing with people who are convicts, who may have a bad record. I mean, I've been in these nursing facilities and there's no way I would put a family member in there. There's not in America. It's a weird deal. I don't understand it, but I don't want my family members living in a place that they're not being taken care of and handled properly. You guys, we're living longer. We're living longer, and that is something that you have to consider, right? My name is Ashley. Smash that follow button. I'm a realtor for the last 20 years. I'm a high school graduate, 1998, bachelor's degree 2003. I don't think my that bachelor's degree did really anything for me. I'm a realtor since 2007, recently a broker, and I love understanding new lessons, right? If you look around you, you'll notice that we're going into a digital age. For instance, let me tell you a story about what's happening. Smash that follow button, please. I'm so close to going to have a live link so I can help others become satisfied financially, be able to leave their job, be able to bring dad home and retire him. Let me tell you what I did this week. There is the Texas State Fair that's going on, and we went down there. We went down there and hung out, and my feet were killing me. And that's another thing, right? My feet were killing me, but I was trying to tough it out because we planned all day to be there and it was fun. Well, we go into the automobile pavilion, right? We go into the automobile pavilion and they have this car on display. And I knew the car because I live in a very high trafficked, populated town of Dallas, Texas. And so I've seen the car out here being tested. It's called Cruise. It's GM's actual model. It's their prototype, right? They have been prototyping this vehicle over here in the Dallas area called Cruise. It is a selfless driving car. So they're going to replace the Ubers of the world. Like we thought we had it all figured out, right? So just think about that. Now they're wanting a computer to replace the Ubers and the Lyfts of the world when we just got used to that. We just got used to being able to pull out an app and look at our phone and go, hey, we're just going to hop in the car and go down the road and have a reservation. Well, now GM is wanting to replace a computer without a human driving you around. You guys, that's going to kill the industry that just blossomed not even 6 years ago. I'll never forget when I started hopping into these Ubers. I was so proud. I was so proud of the people that were driving, because the people that were driving the Ubers for the first time in their lives felt like what they knew what it was to be a business owner, you know? When you become your own boss, there's empowerment that comes into your world. People that were being, Uber drivers and Lyft drivers, I was so proud, because you can't be taught those skills without jumping 100% in and learning how to be a boss. That's all what it is that I'm doing. I'm learning how to be a boss because I already am. Like I've been a realtor. When you're a realtor, you're in control of your own schedule. If you don't make a paycheck, it's simply because you're either too lazy, you don't know how to generate business, or you think the business is going to come to you, right? When you're in real estate business, nothing is handed to you. Your broker doesn't give you business. Your CRMs are just a bunch of, fluff. They're going to be 18, 24 months in the future, right? These things do work, but you're not going to be handed business the minute that you get out of real estate school. But real estate school is very much similar to digital marketing. And the only reason it is because it costs you about $1,000 to get a real estate license. But then it's up to you to go fishing and figure out how to do it. Now, digital marketing is the same way. Digital marketing is about $1,000 to get into. Well, you don't have to spend 1,000. I mean, here's the deal. I would say come in and come in at 100. I have 4 streams of income, right? I joined in at the most popular, the $900, which gives me 4 streams, 600, 300, 100. And again, I told you about this $29 website, one-time purchase, because this is your freedom machine. This is going to be out there working for you 24/7. Now, how do you go and see what it is that I'm talking about? Simply go to www.dailywealthonline.com, or you can go to the top of my Daily Wealth Online up here.com handle. Go to the Instagram screen. If you don't want to type it in, hit that Instagram link, and then the link will be in my Instagram account. Okay. So right now, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers followers on my TikTok, I can't put the link in my bio. But if you'll help me, I'm only 112 people away. So make sure to hit that follow button, because I'm really trying to spread a message. It's simply just because I care, and I want other people to feel empowered, and I want other people to not give up hope. And you know what? If you want to quit that second or third job that you're doing and making $10 an hour when you could be working 2 hours a day and making $100 a day, That doesn't that make more sense? I mean, if I were to go to Sephora and get a second job because I love makeup. So what am I going to do? Like I'm already in real estate. I love real estate. I mean, I could go, I don't know, work for an apartment complex or something, but that's more of a career. So if I wanted an extra job, I'm probably going to go hang out in the makeup stores or maybe the cute boutique stores and get a job for $10 an hour. Well, if I'm there for 10 hours a weekend, that's only $100 of pay when I could be spending time on my phone with my loved ones in the comfort of my home, working 2 hours a day on my digital business, making 100, 300, 600, 900, and then I can make these hand over fist. I mean, I may have three $100 sales in one day. I may have a 900, a 100, and a $300 sell in one day. That's a damn good day. That's an opportunity for me to get back on my feet and to get my retirement account and get caught up and get these bills out of the way. My goal is to live debt free, and I'm close to 100% being there. I don't have a mortgage right now. I don't have a car payment right now. I do have like two or three small bills that are out there, but they're 0% interest. So I'm using the credit card companies to take advantage of their promos because I didn't want to pay and put all that cash out front, right? So that's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about being in charge of your finances is getting an opportunity to run your own business. So if you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, simply go to dailywealthonline.com. Now, when I started my business just 150 days ago, I didn't know how a 2 hour day would be mastered. So eventually, once you get into this thing and you start to understand, because this is a new routine, and all you need to do is spend 2 hours a day on it. And over time, with consistency, this momentum that's happening in the background is going to take off and like a wildfire, right? Because you're learning how to attract your perfect customer in a fishing pool of 5 billion people. Hit that follow button. Let me walk you through what it is that I'm doing. Okay. I'm sorry that this is kind of far out, but that's as close as I can get, I think. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to dailywealthonline.com. Here's how it works. This is what I'm just trying to show you. My nose is sniffling. I'm looking for Kleenex. I don't see it. Okay, hang tight. So you're going to go to dailywealthonline.com. There is a sales page, my $29 sales page, my Freedom Machine that I bought. Now it has been put together by copywriters and marketers who have put it at a highly converted rate, right? So once you put your email in, that page converts 1 in 20. So every 20 emails, I make a sell. So the name of the game is to, oh, I'm so sorry. So the name of the game is to drive people to dailywealthonline.com because I know that once they enter their email into this page, 1 in 20 are going to buy. Now, what I'm also doing is I'm building an email list, right? So at any time, if I decide to jump to another product or add an additional feature to my product, I have an email list of people who already are beginning to like, know, and trust that what it is that I have will solve their problem, right? So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, you're going to get this video. This video is like an 11-minute video. It's going to explain so much more. It's going to fill in the gaps of what it is that you're picking up because I get it. I'm only on here for an hour every day and you're flipping through and you're running errands and you're at work and you're dropping kids off at school and maybe you're on vacation and you're seeing me for the first time. Great. Snap the picture. Let's come back to me. I don't want you to get left behind. My fear for you is that you're going to do what I did. I learned that I snapped the picture of the girl who taught me this business back in February. I didn't execute a decision until April. And I was like, I wish I would have gone ahead and done the deal back in February. I'd be that much further down the road. But the cool thing is that this thing can happen like wildfire because you already have an audience. If you choose to push this through your social channels, you already have an audience. Here's what I did. I did not do that. I chose to start from scratch up here at dailywealthonline.com because you're going to go and you're going to see that I, Ashley Westbrook, am a realtor, a big player in Dallas, Texas. And people might become confused and be like, wait a minute, I thought she was a realtor. I am, but I'm also a digital marketer because I understand and realize where life is going and where business is going and how people get paid is different. So I am I'm doing a side hustle that eventually will maybe have the opportunity for me to walk away from production. I don't want to be a 75-year-old lady showing properties in high heels, right? I don't want to do that. I want to be able to sell my business, my digital business, I mean, my real estate business, and go and travel the world with my person and go and enjoy life because I took the time to build a digital marketing business that simply took 2 hours a day. I chose a product that was in demand. I chose an audience that desperately wants to understand how to make an income online. I mean, it's 2024, guys. We should have probably all jumped on the bandwagon in 2020 and figured out a way to, while we were home with COVID, figure out a way to make money online. I personally thought it was going to be Amazon. Amazon was something I couldn't, it was a lot. I got into the program. I did sell the 3 products in 180 days. It's a lot. Like there's so many things, but the thing was this, there wasn't somebody there. There was never a person there to talk to me. It was always follow this video, right? With my company, my Legacy Builder program that I bought, it comes with an interactive community where everyone that's in the program, we're going to 6 and 7 figures. And that's what's fun because we're business owners, we're empty nesters, we're baby boomers, we're people who are just simply sick and tired of working for corporate world and like not getting any return, not getting any salary, increase, not getting any bonuses. In fact, maybe even be like lowering, removing your department because of AI, right? So anyway, so here's how it goes. So you're going to watch this video. If you're like me and you wanted to make a decision instantly, you're given an opportunity to do that. Remember, there's 4 programs here. If you can only come in at the $100 level, do it. Once you see what this is, you're going to be on a mad dash to make sure that you purchase up and get the $900 one, like meet the difference within the next 30 days. And we give you the opportunity to buy the 900 within the 30 days. Let's go see what this is about. We have an interactive community. We have a webinar this week. So if you're interested in the webinar, say webinar in the comments below. If you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, say yes in the comments below. I will send you a link, or you can go to my Daily Wealth Online up here. In my profile is an Instagram hook. Hit that Instagram, and then it will take you to my Instagram page, which has it has the website already linked. I'm just trying to get my link to show up on my TikTok so I can make it easy for you. Anyways, so here's the deal. So if you're interested and you go and you buy today, let's say you go and buy the $100 product. Well, guess what that means? That $100 goes straight to me. I get $100 into my bank account. That goes 100% to Ashley. If you buy the 300, I get the $300 instantly. It goes directly into my bank account, $300, right? 600, same thing. 900, same thing. 900 is my top seller. But once you buy from me, because I have dailywealthonline.com, I get the full amount of money. And that's how this business works. I make 100% profit. Now, a lot of people are like, well, how does the company make money? Great question. Because you got to know somebody's got to make money, right? They make money on the $29 website. It's a one-time fee. It's just one-time charge. But I mean, you can't have a business and make a 6 and 7 figure income with a $900 like investment. That's it. That's incredible. Hey, Larry, can you bring me a Kleenex? I'm going crazy over here. Anyways, sorry about that. I'm just sneezing and sniffling. So here's what happens after that. If you don't buy the product, no worries. We're going to continue to send you an email. And because you're working with me, I'm going to send you a webinar link, right? A webinar invite. Come take a look at that and see if it's something that you want to do. Thank you very much. And that's what it is. But you guys, we're getting paid differently, right? Like digital is around us. Amazon.coms are probably the coolest thing ever because now we have a personal assistant. I mean, how many times do you go to the grocery store for one thing and then you come home with all this other stuff but the one thing? Pardon me just a second. Ah. Ah. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I just, these allergies. I mean, it's Texas. I'm in Texas, right? So I guess the allergies are picking up. But my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. I'm a broker now, 17 years in the business. And just because I've been exposed to so many tools, tips, tricks, and, CRMs, constant contacts in the real estate world, I have realized and have been 100% confident that one day real estate is going to be moving to the digital space, but I don't know when, and I don't know how, and I don't know what time of the year or when that's going to happen, but I know it's happening. I know it's happening because I am able to look around me and see the world evolving. I was at a car show this weekend at the state fair, and in the car show, they have these vehicles that are going to replace Uber and they're going to replace Lyft. That breaks my heart because for the first time ever, I noticed this entrepreneurial spirit in the world when Uber and Lyft became out there, right? This entrepreneurial spirit in the hearts of everybody driving behind the steering wheel of Uber and Lyft. And I loved it because once you experience entrepreneurialism, you don't ever go back. You don't ever go back to working for the man, right? So here's how you're going to do it. You're going to simply go to dailywealthonline.com. If you want to make your life easy, in my link at dailywealthonline.com, there is a Instagram. There's an Instagram logo in there. Click on that logo. It will take you to my link, or you can simply type yes, and I'll send you the link after the live. But you're going to go to this sales page. This sales page looks like this. Now, this sales page was designed by copywriters and marketing executives because it converts at a high level. So I know that every time I send someone to dailywealthonline.com, 1 in 20 people are going to put their email here. Now, what does that do for me as a digital marketer? So listen to this, because this is how digital marketing works. What I'm doing is I'm building an email list. No one can take that away from me. I'm building an email list, and I show you how to make revenue streams on your income, on your email list, right? So there's all these things that are affiliate income and all these tools that you may or may not use during your pushing your actual, dailywealthonline.com, pushing your domain, but you'll have access to an email list that can basically purchase these things from you, and you will get credit for that person sharing and opening your link because of affiliate marketing. Now, we're more than just that. I have a digital product. I always thought it was going to be something more of along the lines of Amazon that I was selling. I had no idea that I was going to sell a digital product, but I am so happy that I did, because this digital product is awesome because it gives you 4 streams of income. And every day, all I have to do is show up and do 3 things. I show up like a boss. I basically am my own. I show up like a CEO. I show up like a CEO. I spend 2 hours a day on my business, and I'm willing to be coachable. Now, why am I willing to be coachable? Well, at 44, it's kind of hard to do, but you are learning a new skill, and it's not hard. It's just new, right? It's a new routine. But let me tell you the fun that I've experienced in it. It's challenged me. It's given me the opportunity to understand how these things work. Heck, it's given me the opportunity to start another YouTube channel, to start another, well, for the first time ever, I actually took my thought that I had in 2017. It's now out there online for sale, and it's a totally different product than this, but it was given the opportunity to me to move forward with it because of the skills that I'm learning inside of Legacy Builder program. So simply go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the video. If you're ready to come in today, you can make that purchase for me. You're going to get instant access into our community. The first 2 things that you're going to get asked to log into is Kajabi, which is basically our operations manual, and then School. And School is our community. Now, the first place that you want to go is just stick with the operations manual and go through Kajabi. We have modules of every step of the way. We even teach you how to buy your own dailywealthonline.com account, and you're going to be able to hook it up. You're going to be able to hook up your domain to your sales page. And then the next step is we teach you how to hook up your bank, like your Stripe account, your PayPal. There's other places that there's lots of payment options, right? But we pretty much primarily focus on Stripe and PayPal. So we show you how to hook up your PayPal and your Stripe accounts. And that's another thing that's exciting because I never knew how to do that. So now, because I have dailywealthonline.com, I'm in business, you guys. I'm in business. Somebody could go today and buy the 900 Legacy Builder, the 600 Digital Mastery, the $300 passive daily pay or the $100 launch pad, and I make 100% commission. Isn't that exciting? So, I mean, I may have an $18,000 week one week. I may have a $500 week one week. I may have a $900 week, maybe 900 times three. The sky's unlimited. That's the beauty of it. Now, I want to celebrate my wins because I think I got a little ahead of the game. I had all these big, big goals right at the beginning, and I didn't take the art of the journey, right? There's an art in the journey. So now every time I post, I'm making like 700 and 800 views. I'm exposing my business to that many people, and people are asking questions, and people are leaving yeses, and people are saying they want more information. That's exciting because I know that they're going to eventually go and figure this out and be a part of what it is that I'm doing. I'm simply out there as an entrepreneur trying to share with other people how to make an income online. Guys, we got to figure it out. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm an empty nester, but I'm here to help empty nesters, baby boomers, Gen Xers figure out where we're going to basically fill in this gap, right? If you're like me, you don't want to spend the next 30 years working in production with your business. You're ready to enjoy life, go explore the world, not be a slave, right? Not be a slave to your desk, to your boss. You're ready to eliminate that second or third stream of income. The most important thing for me is to share with you that you can make a serious income from home, from your phone. We have these mainframe computers in our back pocket that are capable of running a multi-million dollar business. Why not you? Why not you, right? So simply go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the video. Does anybody have any questions? I want to I don't see any, but I don't have on my glasses. I'm trying to like feel youthful and young. You know how it is. Like we watched this movie the other day and they're all, oh, it was George Clooney and Brad Pitt. It was something silly. It's kind of a silly movie, but it was called Wolves. It was kind of silly. It's like, okay, guys, hang it up, right? But it was so funny because they were both like showing each other something, and both of them, like with confidence, had to like take their glasses and put it on and focus it in front of them. It was just cute because I'm like, oh my gosh, the older that I get, I love aging because there's so much wisdom in gracing, so much wisdom in aging gracefully and all the knowledge that you get. But I don't see any questions, so I just definitely wanted to figure out if there's anybody that is interested in what it is that I'm doing. So if you're ready to go to dailywealthonline.com, snap my picture, come back to this in a very short time. Don't let a lot of things go by. I'm very busy today in my real estate business, right? I'm a broker. I've got a closing this week. I've got another guy that's getting ready to list. I've got a listing that I need to determine if we're going to drop the list price on. So I've got a lot of things moving around in my real estate career because I'm a realtor. I'm a broker. I'm a real estate professional. I'm always going to do that. I absolutely love it. But I'm tired of the inconsistent income. So this digital product that I'm selling is helping with that. And I'm so excited to be a part of it because the growth that I'm experiencing, the education that I'm gathering, the in-demand skills that I'm learning are helping me so much. And it's allowing me to also stem out and utilize some tools within my business that I've always wanted to do. So my name's Ashley. And if you are interested in what it is that I'm doing, say yes in the comments below. I'll send you a link, and I am more than happy to invite you to come with me because I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. This is what I decided to do. This is a non-negotiable. It's what I'm doing because it's easy. It's 3 simple steps, right? Be coachable, have a CEO mindset, and be willing to spend 2 hours a day on your business. So that's all for my live this morning. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.